Man, God, it's hell getting old. Let me tell you, I used to laugh at them. I used to scoff at them. Those old bastards. What do they know, right? I mean, when you had, a lot of energy and you had your youth, your strength. Of course, I've always had my good looks. But and you say, man, it's hell getting old. They were all telling the truth. Oh my God. There wasn't a damn one lying. Anyway, good morning to whoever may be listening to this insanity. It is the happy, what would you call it? Oh, I did have the happy hobby podcast show. Yes, this is my little hobby. And so if you're listening, you are partaking in my hobby. And maybe you would rather, not rather, but you might, you'd rather probably listen to somebody who's got a hobby like this. I would like to think that, how about if, you got invited over to watch Uncle Bob in the basement with his train set, that's his hobby, woo-woo, watching these trains go round and round. I tell you, that's kind of boring. Anyway, this is Captain Boomer to you, coming to you live from the beautiful Twin Cities area. Yes, and I'm excited. Doesn't take much to get me excited. My meds are still in check, are in balance with my cranial output of neutrons up there. Whatever the hell that is. Okay, but I am excited for couple different reasons, and that's for sure. One reason is my youngest grandchildren are going to be playing sports this year. Yes, they are. They're going to be playing sports. Thank you. A big shout out to my grandkids. One is going to be playing t-ball. Oh yeah. Yep. See how the cycle is, guys? It's just done this with my sons. I did this with my two older grandchildren. Me and Grandma, we drive from Ramsey out to Osceola or Coon Rapids. We drive out to Osceola and watch our one granddaughter, lives in Wisconsin. She's a cheesehead, but she is going to therapy. She's been in therapy since she's been about 5 or 6. Yeah. And but it seems to be working well. We're trying to get her converted over to over to the Viking land, but we're not having too good a luck yet. Anyways, both my grandchildren, the little ones, are playing. One's playing t-ball and one's playing softball. Come on. Yes, thank you very much. Yes. Today's show is called Captain Huff and Puff. And if you can imagine why it's called Captain Huff and Puff, I will tell you. It's called Captain Huff and Puff because it won't be long and the old captain will be huffing and a-puffing on the old Mary Jane. That was a pretty good shit, man. Where'd you get that shit, Thailand? Anyway, I gotta have some coffee. Alright. Anyways, and we're gonna be playing, I guess today we're gonna be featuring the Mighty Doors. Yes, we're gonna be featuring the Doors. And there they are right there. Usually that's for Bob, but Bob's on vacation, so I'm just going to use his sound effect, if you don't mind, for my Doors. There you go, and we'll be playing the Doors shortly here. Okay, you guys hear the big news? There's lots of big news, but nobody else wants to cover it. But the old captain will. The old captain will cover that news then. And you guys can just sit back, those other big shot stations, and you know what? They don't cover jack shit. Same old crap, over and over again, over and over again. Nope, but not the old cap, and I'm out there trying to... Oh yeah, don't forget guys, you can get your axle on a stick. Get ready for State Fair, because before you know it, you're going to turn around, the State Fair is going to be right there staring us in the face. Yes, it will. And that's okay. It just means that, that other season's not too far away. Yeah, that'd be football. Anyway, so there you go. So we're going to be... yeah, the old football season. Anyway, so that's why you should get your axle on a stick. You can order them through here, like I've been trying to tell you. I got tons of stuff to order. You can order through Captain Boomer's. Well, maybe Captain Huff and Puff. Maybe I should just be Captain Huff and Puff for this whole month. Yeah. I mean, what does it matter? I mean, I could call myself Jeffrey Dahmer's podcast. It wouldn't matter. Anyway, yes, I did date the Anoxima girl at one time. And I misunderstood her, but I thought she did say, take it all off, baby. And I misunderstood her. And so we did get together tonight, and boy, was that ever a close shave. Yes, it was a close shave. Thank you very much. And we've got, I know why I'm excited too, I forgot. We got opening day, I believe it's next weekend. And Lunker Larry is, in the studio, he's just like a madman. He's running around here, and he is checking on the lakes. He's got people out there. I mean, you name it, he's out there checking. He's checking on the depths of certain lakes. He's checking on the temperature. He's checking on everything. Of course, like I said, crappie season's probably going to run until the middle of June. I mean, with the ice. I believe we broke a record, or tied a record there. I think I read it on Lake Minnetonka. I wonder if we're going to change the name of that lake. Well, maybe, wait a minute. They probably won't, because Minnetonka is an Indian name to begin with. So they might not mess with that name. They just don't like a common name like Calhoun or Johnson or Smith or, Anderson. By God, there is an Anderson Lake, though. Yes, there is. I believe it's out there on 169. South of here, on the way like to Burnsville or Shakopee or something like that, there is a Anderson Lake. That's another thing. If you want to check on the lakes and stuff, you can come to Captain Boomer Station here, podcast, and we're going to hook you up with Lunker Larry. Lunker Larry is the creator and owner of Lunker Larry's Rough Fish Rub. I've been telling you about that. He's a sponsor on the show now, and where you can make any rough fish or any fish as far as that goes. I just thought about this. You can start with a northern, which usually, but they're bony. You got to get rid of that Y bone. But anyway, maybe with something that's got a little bit more substance to it. You know what I'm saying? You can get a nice 10 to 15 pound range northern. Flay that baby out, man. You got a lot of nice walleye right there, baby. Put on the old rub, and it's instant walleye. Okay, and you've heard it here. You ain't can hear it nowhere else. I'll tell you what. Only on Captain Boomer's show. All right. And we've got what? Boomer's. Okay, yeah. I got my meds in me this morning. How about you guys? Take your meds. Damn it, we got to keep up on our meds. Because you know what, the pharmaceutical and doctors, they don't really give a shit. They'll just keep pumping us full of stuff, and then prices go up, and then we're hooked on all these drugs, and 73 million of us boomers, we're walking around like zombies, but we're living out of dumpsters because we lost our houses and everything, because they told us we had to stay on these frickin' pills the rest of our life, and it turned out to be a bunch of bullshit. But as long as we're paying them, $500 for 30 pills, you're just going to keep doing it. I mean, it doesn't take a genius to figure that out. Anyway, we're going to go on to a little bit of Doors here. Yes, we are. And we're going to have some fun with the Doors. Have some fun with the Doors. Fun with the Doors. thank you guys. A little bit of the Doors, you betcha. Now I wonder how come there wasn't the rest of the house. I thought bands would come out with more of the rest of the house, like the windows, or the shutters, or the roofs, or no, it was just the Doors. I often wondered about that. I don't know why. Oh boy. There we go. Anyway, we're moving on. We are moving on. And I was just thinking about this, the other day, so I wrote it down. That's what I do. This shit comes into my head sometimes, and I just write it down. I got shit all over the place down here. I got little pieces of paper, scraps. I got big pieces of paper. I got shit on cardboard. I got stuff on plastic. I got wherever I write it, I can write. I have yet to write anything on the walls yet in our brand new luxury home we just got 6 months ago. But I might, the wife would really be pissed if I started writing on walls. But anyway, I always got a piece of paper around, so even the car, the stuff floats in there, and well, here's one for you, floater. Here's a floater right here, boomers. What about this stuff? Now, thank God, I'm not kidding, this is kind of semi-serious, but, whatever. Thank God you don't hear anything happening to our beloved Mouseketeer girls. You know what I'm saying? Yes. There's nobody so far, none of them are coming forward and claiming any kind of sexual abuse whatsoever. Like, can you imagine Uncle Roy? He's going to be called in, you see, and oh my God, he's going to court. Got all these young Mouseketeer girls claim that Uncle Roy was, what? And Bobby? Now, I can see Bobby. Bobby was weird. That tall kid with the bad teeth. Oh, God.